Hi, everybody. Welcome to another exciting episode of Easy Meals and Drinks Review. This is your host, Phil. We have indeed a very delicious episode. Not just interesting, delicious. And it's kind of unexpected. Is Ruby Tuesdays, one of their combo meals that I discovered while I was just kind of flipping through the, I think, Uber Eats app, I think. Anyway, so they have a combination between ribs, like a quarter rack, or I mean, whatever this is, 1/3 of the rack or whatever it was, and ribs, a little bit of ribs. No, ribeye steak. Yes, pork and beef ribeye steak. I mean, it's not like super big or anything, but look at that. That's ribeye steak. Oh, wow. It's actually not that small. It's actually not that small. Okay. And loaded potato I added as an option. I mean, how perfect for the blog, though, right? Vlog. To have a loaded potato. It just looks pretty, and it's just nicer. I mean, it's a nice meal. Make it even nicer for $2-3 more. And then I chose the sides as coleslaw. I believe at least one of them. Yeah, so that was that, and then that. I might have added another one. Maybe one came with it, one I ordered it. I don't know. It wasn't really intended, so but I did add. It was like an extra. Anyway, and then just these little 7.5 ounce can of cherry Coke with me, but that was from my house, right? Out of the fridge. Well, it's very cold. Anyway, so this is basically just going to be a mukbang. I mean, Ruby Tuesday, I mean, it's just a kind of a known brand. I think part of the reason why, I mean, they had a like few dollars off at an Uber, deal. So, I mean, it helps, right, when you're getting a delivery. But I do have Uber Eats, Uber One, and then that deal just makes it a pretty good deal. So it does make it a lot more affordable to get it delivered. In that case, so that I did it. But I also just consciously chose Ruby Tuesday because I like brands that people can relate to, not just something that they can just really like drool over, but never gonna get because they're not gonna fly to Thailand at this island or whatever. Never gonna do it. If they do it, then yeah, sure. But you know what I mean? Like it's very inaccessible, but usually. It's fascinating, but not necessarily accessible. But Ruby Tuesday is something that's normally accessible. I've seen it. I think like at a lot of the malls. There's strip malls. There's like little areas. I think I might have even seen it like maybe in an airport or something like that, or even overseas possibly. So it's a fairly big chain. I guess sort of akin to TGI Fridays, I guess. But anyway, I'm not like super familiar with their food. I've had it a few times, just over the years randomly. But it's not like a go-to, right? It's not like in my rotation normally. Maybe it'll change after this meal. Who knows, right? So I'm just gonna eat this in front of you guys and see. I'll give you my live reaction. And I mean, it wasn't the cheapest meal, but why would it be? Like this is like a pretty delicious combination. That's why I got it, right? Like ribeye is certainly not the cheapest meat. It's actually, in fact, one of the most expensive meats, I think. One of the more, right? It's not like Wagyu or anything like that, but still, like it's the cut wise, it's it's a higher end meat, and even the potato is higher end because it was a couple bucks more. So we made it loaded potato. But I do choose this quite, fairly often. Like just, if I eat it at places, like if it's available, like a lot of the times I'll get it. But anyway, not always because, sometimes I just want that butter and sour cream, which is normally just included, right? And it's just perfectly fine. Sometimes I just want that, but sometimes I just want that extra thing. This was mostly for the blog. I wasn't necessarily feeling the loaded potato, but actually it does sound really good. But I was like, it's a blog, it's just a couple bucks more. It's mixed, give it a little couple colors for the for the visuals. I was like, all right, and it's probably gonna taste better, right? So, okay, so now I'm kind of happy because look, it wasn't fake. I mean, this is like legit, like bacon and sort of almost like a yeah, like pork, not just bacon, I guess. This is nice, and then it's got some melted cheese and it's got some scallions, I guess, like green onions, quite lovely. So. I'm quite excited. It looks like they did a good job, okay? But the taste will confirm that. All right, so we've got the ribs, right? So let's do this. All right. All right. So I have a pretty gnarly steak knife right here. I have to be careful because it's like super sharp. I don't even usually use this one, but I think this will be good because we're also doing it. This one, since this is pretty sharp, and we're gonna use it for this as well. But I have a couple of other knives, nearby if I need to. But I think this will do the job. Okay, so bon appetit for. I'll tell you how it is. This was like $20 some, like 25, but I think it's totally worth it just by looking at it. But even taste wise, this is like 2 meals for me. If this could be like my only meal of the day. I don't even eat breakfast normally. I mean, sometimes I do just for fun. Right? I mean, on the weekend, sometimes I do, but like this could be literally just one meal for the day, or me, I can just eat this twice, and then if I'm eating another meal of the day, right? So, but for me, it's good because like I don't cook usually. I used to a couple years back and longer than that, but now I rely on purchased foods normally. So more food is usually a really good thing for me because it lasts me twice. But if I had like a partner here, or if I had a roommate or something like that, then of course like this could be. If you split it that way, then you can feed 2 people. I really think that this could feed 2 people. Maybe not 2 hungry people, one hungry person, or one really big person, or like a weightlifter or whatever. Or even like me, I could finish it, but like I know I'm gonna be really full if I finish this. So like, I don't really feel like gorging myself. I just want to really enjoy it, and then eat it a couple times. Right, and it does make it a lot more economical as well. It makes it more sensible for me, right, to get ordered. But I'm a little bit different because I have even a little bit of extra incentive to do this because for the vlog, right? So it's an investment for me as well. But thank God it goes into my stomach. So usually it's a worthy investment. And who knows, my vlog can be popular one day. Quite popular, a lot more. It has room to grow. Please subscribe, all right? Subscribe, please. Like, subscribe, comment, share. Okay, so let's go for the jugular here. Let's go for the main one. Okay, let's go shoot for the moon. Okay, so, and I'm going to use my hands, all right? But I'm going to cut it first. So this is the ribs. This is the pork ribs, like baby back ribs, I think. Okay, Ruby Tuesday. All right, so let me show it to you. Whoa, fall off the bone, like literally. It literally fell off the bone, guys. Kind of cliche, but kind of cool, because I was live. Well, at least when I'm filming this. Yeah, you like that? Would you like this in your mouth and then chew it afterwards? I'd say yes. It smells very good, and then I'm gonna try it. Okay? I don't like teasing myself too much either. I hope you have a Ruby Tuesday not too far from you. If you really like this vlog, that means that you could get the same thing, right? That's part of the reason I chose this, because enough of you will be at a Ruby Tuesday one time. I'll tell you how the rib is. Mm. What's up? Like a sharp I mean, it's possible. So there was like a little chip while they were cutting it or something, I guess. So a little small piece of bone. like a chipped bone, like so it's just pretty size. So just watch. In that case, if there's any bones that are like, you know, cracked off, or broken off or something. But anyway, it's very delicious. I mean, like, if you have any, if you thought that Ruby Tuesday was like closer to fast food, this confirms it's absolutely not. It's a legit restaurant. I mean, I could tell you that right now. And I was confused about the branding. Like, I just didn't know about the company very well. I still don't too much, but that's why I'm reviewing it, right? A live review. I usually don't even cut the videos, usually. Sometimes I do if it's ridiculously bad, but... So, and that's part of the formula of my vlog, is my live, like, my real reaction to eating it. Give you a first-hand judgment instead of just reading about it or some sort of a making a political statement, or I mean, I'm just kidding, but any kind of other agendas, right? I'm just saying, like, whatever the branding says, whatever you thought it was, maybe it's right, maybe it's not, but tasting it is really going to tell me what it's all about. Okay? And not just how it tastes in my mouth, it's also like the quality of food and just, overall the classicness of it, like how good is it? So far, it's hitting the spot. You know? So far, it's hitting the spot. It's very good. Meaning, I really like it so far. Finger licking good. I mean, literally, that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm going. Oh, look, and it's fall off the bone, literally, right? You saw that already. So just near these sharper areas, where they probably cut it off with the machine or something, there's a slight possibility of that sort of little small wafer or like pieces of bone. So just be careful when you're eating it. But anyway, I'm reminding myself that because that could have just went in my throat if I wasn't careful, especially because I'm distracted by the vlog. But anyway, but it's okay. It could happen. That's what I do with, like, when I'm eating like snappers and stuff. I mean, easily you could have that bone, so I have to watch for it. It's not gonna be perfect. Especially if you're eating a whole thing. Oh wow. All right, guys. It's really good. Okay. Wow. Oh, look. Oh, I even forgot about this. Oh my goodness. It's almost like a surprise. Like, I really didn't even see this in the beginning. Because I didn't even mention that's why I didn't mention it. Like, I wasn't trying to be tricky. Discovered a whole nother thing. I just didn't look at it all carefully. I was like, as soon as I saw it and like read like a few things about it, I was like, dude, this is it. Like, I don't care about all the other places with all the deals and all this other deliciousness. When I saw that combo, I am doing it because I was like, Ruby Tuesday. I've been kind of eyeballing the right time, right with the right menu, right. When I'm hungry and etc. etc. But I knew I was going to do it. But this was the perfect one because I don't have to wonder about their steak or their baked potato or their deep, shrimp, crispy shrimp, or their ribs anymore. After this, it's like a 4-in-1, and their coleslaw. It's actually quite good, by the way. I think. Yes. I guess I should have said it looked good because I don't think I tasted it before I showed it to you guys. Before I just try it right now, it just looked really good. So I kind of knew that it was going to be good, right? Actually, this is legit. Okay. I love coleslaw. I really do. So when they do it right, it's very delightful. It's very nice, right? Ruby Tuesday, your coleslaw is nice. Okay. Thumbs up. Props. But we got more to go. You know? All right. I'm gonna try the What should I try? Let's go with the baked potato. The only thing missing, which is not even really missing, from this so far, is the smokiness of like a charcoal. I'm sure they use char grill, meaning like gas char grill, meaning a little bit of char from the cast iron griddle or whatever, like the the serve cooking area, right? The grills. But these are obviously like oven baked, like stovetop or oven baked, right? Like this one. It's not like, so if you thought that was gonna happen, though, I don't think anybody was really expecting that anyway. I wasn't even, so I kind of knew that sort of implicitly. So I'm not surprised or like disappointed or anything like that. But I'm just saying that's the only thing that's quote unquote lacking, if that is really at all, is if you're looking to get like a real smoky, real smoker house type of deal. Which this is not. This is more like a American convenient, sort of like a contemporary way of cooking it. But it's not like, this is still good ingredients, I could tell, right? The coleslaw is good stuff. Baked potatoes taste really good so far, and the ribs are really delicious, guys. I mean, I'm really happy with the ribs because, and you can tell it's never been smoked, but it's still delicious, right? So it's not a requirement, is what I'm trying to say. And there is a different methods of cooking it. Oven is one of it. One legitimate way of doing that. Like a restaurant way of doing that. So, not to knock them off. So I'm just saying that's not necessarily a negative, but one could construe that as lacking. Okay, it doesn't have that layer. But so far, I'm very happy with it. Okay. Let's try one more. Oh, that was delicious. Thumbs up on the shrimp too. And the difference of texture, right? Like baked potato, ribs, and the steak versus the shrimp, deep fried shrimp. So this is like, that's why I love this combination, because it's got a little bit of that texture differences, especially with the deep fried shrimp, which doesn't it doesn't overwhelm the dish or my palate with the deep fried, right? But it is delicious, and it makes a really good part of a combination like this. And so I'm very, very happy with it. I think this is a total winner. I highly recommend it. I don't know, it was 25, 26 bucks. I don't know if that was an Uber Eats price. No. It was just so it should be the same restaurant or through that something, right? And I got it medium with the coleslaw, loaded baked potato. Oh man, guys, super delish. So definitely I could recommend it. But before you go, there's more, right? I almost forgot, because there's so much deliciousness here. There's variety, and like, I absolutely love this combination, guys. This is like, and these, not to knock off their hamburgers, I really want to kind of review that one too. But this is next level, guys. I mean, this is beyond just a hamburger, right? Just look at this thing. How ridiculous is this? Legit A ribs, delicious, very well cooked with a very nice oh, I chose classic barbecue sauce, guys. Okay, very important point. Because there's different styles you can order it. Okay, as, but this one is a classic barbecue. All right, I had to do that. At least the first one, I had to do that. Okay, because I'm not too familiar with them yet. So I'm gonna give you my opinion of the steak, and then let's call it a day, guys. Okay, maybe a minute of mukbang and then log out. All right. Yummy. Yummy. Okay. Oh, steak is good. It's not that thick, but it's fine. Still ribeye. Gosh, this combination is awesome, guys. Like, for real. Hell yeah, go for it. Okay, dude. Like, if this appeals to you, and then you can afford $25 or whatever, 23, 26, whatever it is, which is not terrible for this, especially, or $30 even, 29, something like that, whatever it was. It's not cheap, but you get so much for your money. Like, and that variety is just worth it, man. Go for it, all right? Highly recommended now by me. I'm loving it. I'm gonna, after I finish eating this or finish this video, I'm gonna eat some more and take my sweet time and just really enjoy it. You know, while listening to an audiobook or something. You know, just really enjoy it, and I'm really enjoying it, guys. Please subscribe. That's what I need the most right now. I am getting the views, so you never know. This vlog can be big one day, right? Or in the coming months. Who knows? Or this year or next year. Who knows? You just never know. So I'm gonna build my portfolio, guys. I'll do this for a few weeks. You know, a few more times at least, right? I'm not gonna do this indefinitely. If I really gain no traction, right, then I should really not continue at that point. But it's not like that yet. I'm getting some positive feedbacks and I'm getting some views. So, and I just really feel passionate about sharing some of the food knowledge or just my experience with you. This is like to me, this is like a sculpting, almost like a video sculpting, especially because I don't really edit too much. This is like my art, okay? Kind of, sort of. So, chef, you know, they're like food artists. So I guess food vlogging is my new medium of artistic expression, I guess, okay? Anyway, before getting too much more philosophical about it, like, I don't care, guys. You're like, you guys are probably like, Phil, just eat. Anyway. Okay, so, good to go.
I am not quite sure how to help you with that.
This combination is awesome. Go for it. Thanks for watching.